Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome to Bootstrap 3 Lesson 2, and in this video I'm going to show you how we can use Bootstrap in our projects. Alright gang, so as you can see I've gone over to getbootstrap.com. This is the Bootstrap website, and what I'm going to do is just click this download Bootstrap button right here. Now there's a few options when it comes to using Bootstrap in our projects, and the most simple way is to use the CDN link provided right here. Now CDN just stands for Content Delivery Network, which means that Bootstrap themselves, they host the file somewhere and we just link to them. Okay, so that is the easiest version. Or the easiest way to load in Bootstrap to our projects, but we can also download the files directly and put them in our folder structure, then link to those local versions. That way we can work offline. This way we have to work online, so we can access these links right here. Or there's a couple of advanced options where we can download the whole source code, and also we can go to this customize link right at the top and we can build our own Bootstrap kind of package, and we can basically just tell Bootstrap what we want in this package. So these are all the different kind of components and CSS things and JavaScript components that come with Bootstrap. Anything we don't want, so say for example we don't want the carousel, we don't want the tooltip, we don't want these navs or breadcrumbs or anything like that, we can untick what we don't want, and then we can also edit the base styles and the typography, that kind of thing, and then we can download that Bootstrap file, or those Bootstrap files rather. Okay, so then we're only kind of downloading the file size that we need and not extra information that we don't need. So for the sake of this tutorial series, what I'm going to do is just use the CDN, because like I say, it's the quickest and most simple way. So I'm going to just click copy right here, and I'm going to head over to brackets, which is the text editor I'm going to use for this playlist. Now you can see I've just created a folder called Bootstrap, and in it is just this single file, index.html. Now just a few things in here, just a basic kind of template with a doc type, HTML, head tag, and then in the head just a title. Then we've got this meta tag of viewport, and it's set to the device width, and it's got an initial scale of 1. Now if you want to know more about the viewport, check out my responsive website tutorial playlist. I'll leave the link down below. But essentially what this is doing is just overriding the default viewport on mobile devices so that we can use responsive styles, because otherwise we just have a large viewport which is going to squash our website on mobile devices. So that's necessary, this thing right here, for creating mobile websites. Now let me just pop this code we just copied from the Bootstrap website, and you can see we've got 3 files right here. We've got the compiled and minified CSS, and this is the core CSS that Bootstrap uses for things like the grid system, so we're going to need this. So what I'm going to do is pop this right in the head, just under the viewport, like that, and that will do. The second file right here is an optional theme, and basically this just includes styles which are going to alter things like the typography, colours, or any kind of sugar that goes on top basically. Now for most of this tutorial series I'm not going to use it. I might look at themes later, but for now I'm not going to use it because we're just going to focus on the core functionality of Bootstrap. Now this final file is the minified JavaScript file, which is going to control all the functionality, such as using things like modals or carousels, that kind of thing. So what we'll do is grab that, because we're going to need it, and we're going to paste it right at the bottom of the body tag, right there, like that. Okay, now there's one more thing we need to do, and that is to include a link to jQuery in this document, because Bootstrap has a dependency on jQuery. It needs it in the document in order to function properly. So let's head over to the jQuery CDN site. That's just at code.jquery.com, and what I'm going to do is just get jQuery 1, and I'm going to paste that down into the body, and I'm going to put it right above, oops, in a script tag of course. I'm going to put it right above the Bootstrap one. And the reason I'm doing that is because Bootstrap, like I say, has a dependency on jQuery. Okay, so this needs to come first, then the Bootstrap file. Alright, so that is pretty much it. What I'm going to do is just save that then, and then I'm going to click this little lightning bolt. That's going to bring up a live preview for me, just to make sure that everything is working. Just take a little while, this little thing. But there we go. So you want to learn Bootstrap, huh? And if we inspect the element, I'm just going to open up the Google console. You can see it's failed to load this resource, that's fine, but no other errors. So we are ready to start using Bootstrap in our document. So we'll get started with that in the very next tutorial. I'll see you guys then.